Building relationships is so important to be effective in doing business. In my military experience, that was also very clear. We spend quite a lot of time investing in people in the military. The last 10 years or so of my career was mainly at the strategic level, working in the Ministry of Defence, working with ministers across government departments and internationally with other armed forces and defence departments around the world. Many years ago, I was on operations in Sierra Leone, which had a complex multinational environment. As well, of course, as the Sierra Leoneans, the United Nations were in place, and the Indian Air Force were operating helicopters in that part of the world. Building international relations in a multicultural context does take time and effort. It is important to get to know people and the way in which people from different cultures have expectations. We had a particular rescue mission that we were seeking to launch quite a long way into Sierra Leone, and it was important that we coordinated the airspace. And I needed to do that in a very sensitive way, without disclosing the details of our operation, with our Indian counterparts who were operating with the United Nations. So I went to meet my Indian opposite numbers at their location, at their base. But before we could get straight into business, as is often the case, you need to get to know somebody. So we spent quite a lot of time sitting down in the officers' mess, drinking tea, in a very old-fashioned way, and having conversations about all matters, not least cricket. Cricket is always a great way into with Indians so often, because they have such a great passion for the sport. I think had we gone straight in there with a direct approach saying, we need this bit of airspace, we need to do that, we would not have been able to get the solutions we were able to by building relations and taking account of the different cultures. So it is important not to just take your own cultural experience and background and approach to business or the military into that environment. You need to be sensitive and take due account of the way in which other people do business. The depth of our relationships gives trust and accountability.